Yo, guys, we're back again today, and today we're going to be talking about my favorite superhero, the first black superhero, this was very important for African Americans. This was a very important superhero, and today we're going to talk about him. He's the best superhero, so there is no better. Yo, Superman, you say Superman, he's out of here. You say Spider-Man, yo, get him out of here. There's nobody better than this guy, so I'm telling you this right now, so let's jump right into it. Today we're going to be talking about Black Panther, or T'Challa, to specifically say what Black Panther, because Black Panther is the title of the King of Wakanda. So today we're going to be talking about T'Challa. T'Challa was part of the royalty of centuries-old ruling dynasty of the African Kingdom of Wakanda. This country was a very spiritual nation, and the ruler of the country would be passed by the title Black Panther. Children are trained from childhood to become a Black Panther, and T'Challa was no exception. And once a year, anyone could challenge the current Black Panther for the title of Black Panther. Wakanda is known to be a technologically more advanced than anyone else in the world. Wakanda was more technologically advanced than any other country in the world. Mind-blowing stuff, right? And this was something that was very important, and like I said, they were very technologically advanced, more so than anyone else in the world, and this led to them being a very secretive country as well. Wakandans proved this with the theory as far back as the 5th century. These legends carried throughout the ages through the 19th century, when the white men decided to capture Wakanda for all its natural resources that it had in its country. Though this did not happen because the Black Panther was there to rid the men of their evil doing. Other superheroes such as Captain America and the Fantastic Four were defeated as well at the hands of Black Panther. So T'Challa was a ritual leader of the Panther clan, and T'Challa's mother died while birthing him, while his adopted older brother, Hunter, became the White Wolf. Hunter, or the White Wolf, became the leader of the Wakanda Secret Police, which also was known as the Dogs of War. T'Challa and Hunter's father, T'Chaka, remarried, but around T'Challa's 8th birthday, she ran away with another man. Soon after, T'Chaka was murdered by Claw while in Europe at a meeting about his country and his country's minerals that the world seeks so much to have. Now, when T'Chaka went to the meeting in Europe to talk about the trade of his minerals and his country's very powerful mineral Vibranium, when he went into the meeting room, in the first few sentences, the people that were from the European representatives offended the Wakanda leader by referring to him by his first name. So T'Chaka left. This was a deadly choice because a team of assassins, including Claw, were waiting to kill T'Chaka if talks went south. This had been the first time a Black Panther had ever left Wakanda. Claw was a Dutchman who wanted full control over the rare Vibranium metal, which was unique to Wakanda in Africa. Though at the time, T'Challa used Claw's own weapon, he picked up Claw's weapon after Claw killed T'Chaka, his father, to drive him off. The assassins before that had fired the first shots at the outside of the window, and fortunately the Wakanda security had already lined the window with Vibranium, which acted like a bulletproof glass and stopped the first bullet from coming in to the room and killing T'Chaka, which is T'Challa's father. Now, after the first bullet hit, Claw jumped out of the floor and shot at T'Chaka and his family. T'Chaka died while shielding his family, as I just stated before, and this is how T'Challa grabbed Claw's gun and shot at him. This started the revenge against Claw from T'Challa. T'Challa was too young to become Black Panther at the time, after his father died, and his uncle took the position after his father was killed in Europe. T'Challa then went off to study in America and Europe, while Claw was planning his revenge on Wakanda and whoever was the current Black Panther at the time. We must note that Claw had a gripe with Wakanda and the Black Panther line of kings due to his great-great-great-grandfather being killed by a Black Panther. T'Challa, after his studies at the highest schools in the world, returned to Wakanda and fought his uncle in an epic battle, in which he beat his uncle and became the new Black Panther. Now, after T'Challa returned and won and beat his uncle to become the new Black Panther, he received the heart-shaped herb, in which enhanced his abilities and linked him to the spiritual Panther god, in which his name, the Panther's god name, was Bast. Let's now look at the backstory on how the Black Panthers received some of their powers. Before man walked on Earth, a meteorite hit what is now Wakanda. This meteorite had a very rare ore on it called Vibranium. Vibranium is also used throughout the Marvel comic universe as well. The ancient ethnic groups of Wakanda thought this ore was sacred and worshipped it. Desiring to protect it, the ethnic group created the Black Panther to protect the sacred Vibranium. Now, the Black Panthers of the past also consumed the heart-shaped herbs that grew only in Wakanda. The tribesmen thought that the Panther god had placed it there, but it had grown out of the Vibranium meteorite and was mutated. So for 10,000 years, it has been that way, and the people of Wakanda have always been ruled by a king who is referred to as the Black Panther or a Black Panther. Now this Vibranium is what makes Wakanda so powerful, alongside with them having every natural resource known to man, and as well as a mystical meteorite. Now Black Panther has the powers of stamina, superhuman strength, speed, and heightened senses, as well as all the knowledge of the Black Panthers from the past. So T'Challa has superhuman strength, stamina. He has the senses of a panther. He can hear things from far, far away. He is definitely a superhero. He's my favorite superhero, a very, very strong superhero. And T'Challa has also fought many foes, such as the Ku Klux Klan, all the way up to the strongest superheroes, such as Captain America and different kinds of superheroes. So today we learned about another Black superhero, the first Black superhero, something that was very important for a lot of African Americans in America. Black Panther was the first Black superhero to ever be created and on a Marvel comic or a comic book. And in the earlier 60s, he fought a lot of things like time period correct things like the Ku Klux Klan and civil rights movements, all the way up to protecting Wakanda, which is a African country in Africa, and with them having the most natural resources, a very secret society. They're said to be the highest in technology, and the world wants their Vibranium. So as always, we learn about my favorite superhero. Like I said before, forget Batman, forget Spider-Man. It's all about Black Panther. And today we learned about another Black character, Black man, Black person in history. So share it, like the video, and as always, teach each other. Takes one to teach one, another one to teach another one. It's a village that turns into an empire, or a kingdom that turns into an empire. So, until next time, I'm out of here. Peace. One love.
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Shalom.
What up?
Hi.
African.
We